Hey yo, good evening viewers of the tube. My name is Tyler and welcome to the channel you come to for a variety of crypto topics, news, discussions, and downright deep investigations. There is a reason they call us the Sherlock Holmes of cryptocurrency. It's time for Chico Crypto. The day is coming, the day of reckoning for a large majority of US trading and the pulse that keeps a sea of shatcoins alive. I'm talking about the Binance exchange, and tomorrow, September 12th, where Americans will be banned from using the exchange. So we all know what happened. Binance started to feel the pressure from US regulators, as their exchange was by no means compliant for US traders. Thus, instead of CZ facing major legal problems, they decided to just kick off the users that could cause them problems. They announced this on July 14th. And the day before they announced they would be launching their own US version of their exchange. You have to know the reason they did this was to prevent a complete obliteration of the Binance coin, as it's an exchange coin with all of its utility tied to the exchange. Now, I have made a video diving into this, the announcement, who is actually behind the Binance US exchange, because it's just pawns CZ put in place, who have experience launching a US exchange. The person who launched Huobi US, HBUS. Now, you want to know what is funny? This was all set up and coordinated by a former high-level employee at another Chinese exchange who has done something similar, Huobi, in their creation of Huobi US. By doing some digging, I found out that Hao Chen is the CEO of Koi. And if we see his previous experience, he was former CTO at Huobi US and Director of Engineering at Huobi Global. It's obvious, after he successfully created Huobi US, he is now contracted by Binance to do something similar for them. If you want to check out that full video, it's in the description. So I don't want to dive into how Binance US came to be, but what is going to happen tomorrow? Will Binance US launch? Which coins will be supported? And how will the regular Binance exchange and Binance Coin fare in the future? So will Binance US launch by tomorrow? From the looks of things, most likely not. The last word we got from Binance US was on September 6th. It was a blog post by the newly appointed CEO, Catherine Cooley, and they attempted to answer when Binance US would launch. We are planning to launch in the coming weeks. We will open KYC onboarding a few days prior to live trading, so you'll have time to verify your account and deposit funds. Well, no KYC is open, so the launch by the closing date of the regular exchange for US users is not happening. Something really quick I have to point out is BAM Trading Services and Koi Compliance are the two entities behind getting Binance US launched. BAM Trading Services is just a made-up company, as they only registered for a money services business license on June 11th, as seen from this document, only 3 days before the announcement of Binance US. Even more obvious is the announcement of Catherine Cooley as CEO of Binance US and BAM Trading Services on July 2nd. You're telling me the company didn't even have a CEO? And she is an ex-Ripple executive. Yuck. So from this, you can tell the Binance US is just an exchange thrown together at the last minute, and launching a compliant US exchange is going to take some time. If I had to guess, I wouldn't hold my breath that Binance US would launch within the next month. So which coins are going to be on the exchange come launch? Well, they took a page out of the old Coinbase book and did a blog post of cryptocurrencies they were considering the addition of. Here is a full list of 30 coins now, and it includes everything from Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Augur, Basic Attention Token, Neo, EOS, even their own BNB, and many others. So how can we tell which coins of the bunch could be supported? Well, Coinbase is a good place to start, as they have already went through the regulatory hurdles for these coins. Here are the 13 tokens for Coinbase US customers: Bitcoin, Stellar Lumens, Basic Attention Token, EOS, Chainlink, USDC, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum, Litecoin, Augur, and 0x. Like I mentioned, the Huobi US CTO is helping build out this exchange, so we can look to what they have been cleared to trade as more indication. They have 22 pairs. Common ones include Cardano, Bitcoin, Dash, Stellar, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum Classic, USDT, Ethereum, Litecoin, and 0x. Here is the interesting thing. Huobi has their own exchange coin, Huobi Token, which acts very similar to Binance Coin, with periodic coin burns. HBUS was launched over a year ago, and they still haven't added Huobi token to their exchange because the burn mechanism gives it properties of a security. And this is the same thing that will happen for the Binance US exchange. BNB will not be added. And this is crushing for Binance because US residents are about to lose access to BNB and their shitcoin casino, which includes so many altcoins. Why is this damaging? A large majority of Binance traffic comes from the US. In the last 6 months, according to the block, the US contributed over 40 million visitors. The next highest were India and Japan, with nearly 12 million. Pretty much 4 times higher than the next 2 ranked and more than all other countries combined. And the fact of a mass exodus from the exchange is starting to show its ugly face. Since the announcement on June 14th, overall volume on Binance has been shrinking, being near 6 billion 24 hours in, and as of today, 518 million, just a decrease of 91.37%. So what's CZ and Binance to do as their grip as king of the crypto markets begins to fade? Well, of course, attempt to become the next Tether and Bitfinex, launching margin trading in July, and then a month later launching a lending platform, which includes loans given to these margin traders. They finally completed the full transformation into the next Bitfinex and Tether when just 6 days ago, they announced the launch of their own USD-backed stablecoin, BUSD, which I called oh so long ago when there were some really funky Tether movements from known Binance addresses, which I said was in preparation for the launch of their own stablecoin. With the mass amount of Bitcoin and profit made from this hustle, they will create their own stablecoin. If they launch their own stablecoin on their own chain, they control all the validator nodes. They will become a Tether printer, but on steroids. That video is in the description as well if you'd like to check it out. Now, fortunately, this stablecoin is coming from a partnership with Paxos, and they will be the custodian of funds and issuer of the stablecoin on the Ethereum blockchain as an ERC20 token. This is good because if it was on their own Binance chain, there is no way you could trust it at all, as they control all the validator nodes. Kind of like how you can't trust USDT issued on Tron, because Justin Sun and his homeboys control all of their validator nodes. Now, Paxos, their stablecoins, and BUSD has been approved by the New York Department of Financial Services, and I have a theory of why this stablecoin came to be. Remember, besides BAM Trading Services, Koi Compliance and ex-Huobi CTO is helping getting the exchange launched. And look who is partners with Koi, Paxos Standard. Thus, this coin will likely be for the US traders on the Binance US platform, since BNB won't make it to the exchange, meaning its utility functions like paying for trading fees won't either. Binance needs a coin to replace that function, and BUSD will be that. BNB is a security, and they need a native token with approval from a US regulator. So I would be wary of Binance Coin if you're a holder. The burning mechanism makes it a security, thus penetration into the US will be near impossible. 25% of Binance's traffic comes from the US, thus I would estimate 25% of BNB holders are US citizens. The writing is on the wall for Binance Coin. Are you ready to listen? Cheers, viewers. I'll see you next time.